Hey y'all, so I didn't even plan on coming over here to do a video today, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. So since this is like an off the cuff video, just recommend y'all just kick back and prop up your feet and just sit back and enjoy this refreshing Gold Peak iced tea. Let me stop playing. But yeah, like I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit because I don't know, like I just been thinking, like I be doing a lot of thinking, I'm not gonna lie. But I was just thinking, I'm like, knowledge is a key. Because, like, if you think about it, if you don't know something, then how are you going to get to where you're trying to go? Think about if you have a destination you want to go to. No GPS, no person to tell you, and you can't remember how to get there. Or just simply don't know how to get there. You're not going to get there. How you going to get there? But if you have that access to GPS, if you have those people that know how to get to where you're trying to go, and if you remember how to go and know how to get there, then you're, of course, more likely to get to your destination, right? So that's the same thing like with knowledge in terms of life. Like everything isn't about money. It's like, oh, I need to know how to get this. I need money for this. I can't start until I get this amount of money. Okay, when you get that money, what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with the money? Cause everything ain't about money. You could be the richest person on earth, but still the saddest, um, uncontent person on earth. Cause you was chasing the bag. So what we gotta do is obtain that knowledge and take care of like also like with the take care of your people and everything. But like knowledge is gonna help you get your foot in the door. If you go and network in your community, travel around your state, ask people their story, ask people like how they got to where they are right now, and ask them like what advice do they have for people who are trying to be um successful. This is just like general success, whatever you're trying to do. If you don't know exactly what you want to do in life, but like you know there's something out there, but you're just like doing something temporarily as a placeholder, then that's fine. But also like while you're doing it, also make sure you're going around making those connections and networking with other people. And it's like, oh, it maybe sounds so easy. Like, I mean, it's just a simple, genuine conversation. You go up to somebody, you ask to speak with them, you talk a little bit with them, and you taking notes on everything. Make sure you take notes. If you do take this advice, make sure you take notes too, because I'm telling you now, you might be nervous. You're not gonna remember everything that they're saying, and some stuff may be like the key. And it's like, man, I need to know this. I never knew I could do this by doing that. I was thinking about doing it this way, or I had no clue. I didn't even know I could do it this way. So like what you knowing this now, because they say knowledge is power. Everything you learn, there's so much to learn out here. Because they say every day you learn something new. So that goes to show how much information is out there. How much stuff is out there that we don't even know about. That we can't even fathom. It's like, I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't even know that was right there. Now you know. So it's important for you to be in the know of certain stuff so that way you'll be able to get to where you're trying to go. And you have to level up. You cannot you have to keep leveling up. Be that person to be like, dang, so and so always doing something. And it is. And it is. And what you gonna do about it? Exactly. But yeah, y'all, don't let nobody stop y'all hustle. Hustle hard. Stay motivated. Surround yourself around people that care about you and that's gonna uplift you and tell you when you're wrong. I don't want nobody around me being no yes man telling me, oh yeah, do that, that's a good idea when it's not a good idea. The blind can't lead the blind unless they both fall. They're gonna fall into a ditch. The blind can't lead the blind. You sitting here telling me that's a good idea. Oh, you should do that. And I'm like, this is not even a good idea. Like, so don't be gullible. When you get the when it comes to receiving knowledge, there's gonna be so much of stuff being thrown at you that you might become gullible. It's be like, okay, it relates to what my topic is. It sounds like it makes sense. And the way they're saying and describing it make it sound like they know what they're talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and take this advice. Sometimes you also got to fact check the advice. That's also another reason why you got to write it down. Because these people could be lying to you. But it's still important for you to actually go out there and make those connections. Because like, at least you did it. Because if you didn't do it, you'll be out of luck. So y'all need to make sure y'all going out there and putting yourselves out there and branding yourself. Every day, you need to be like I said earlier, you need to make sure you're doing something like, what can I do better? What's something new that I can do today? Try something new every day. Or every day you're going to wake up and you're going to be in this matrix and you're going to be like, well, I'm waking up doing the same thing every day. Try something new. Spend time with yourself. Meditate. Spend time with your thoughts and yourself. So you can figure out exactly what you want out of life and what you want to do generally. Because people are going to throw all these ideas at you. You're going to see a lot of ideas. Social media is very, very influential in good and bad ways. So, but that's up to you to either sit there, watch the video, look at the post, or to just scroll past. That's up to you. And that goes for whether it was good content or like positive content or negative content. That's up to you. Everything, the ball is always going to be in your court. And that's another thing. It's like, they say knowledge is power. So like, think about it like this. If somebody has a ball, they playing basketball, right? And they have the ball. They could move that ball. They could pass the ball to whomever they want to pass the ball to. But they can't pass it to, of course, the opponent. Because then the opponent is going to be able to score and get up on them. So the person, the offensive person needs to pass the ball to both someone that's on their team and to the correct person. And it's like, well, who do I pass it to? Like, they're open, that person's open, but it's also knowledge. So with you passing it to a certain person, you know that that person has a higher chance at shooting the ball into the goal. That person has a higher chance at not getting a steal, not getting the ball stolen from them. So it's all about getting that knowledge, applying it, or obtaining knowledge, applying it, and filtering it out and trying to see how it applies to your life and fixating it in a way like a puzzle. So like, how am I going to do this? And doing like small little stuff, writing, drawing, painting, whether you know how to do it or not. Writing, drawing, painting, what else? Typing if you like to type. Just all this stuff. Doing a puzzle, making some Legos, whatever you feel like doing. That helps you to work different parts of your brain. And now you're just letting those ideas run free. That's why it's important for you to stay motivated and get out there, because there's so much information out there for you to that's accessible. But you also have to be able to filter it out. So that's all I wanted to talk to y'all about today. Like I said, stay motivated. I hope this piqued some interest and that y'all apply this. And I know I probably don't look my best right now, but just let y'all know that if nobody cares about you, I care about you. I care if you succeed, and I care about your feelings. Okay, guys? I'll see y'all. Bye.